Standing high above the village of Desmonton, the manor house of the Desmond family broods even by daylight. For although plans are being made for a wedding ceremony within the ancient mansion, other plans are being made for the destruction of Jean-Paul Desmond. And flowers in honor of the marriage ceremony are being replaced by flames.
Please, come on, You're burning your hands! Laszlo, can you hear me? You've got to get out of here! Stand up! Stand up! Laszlo, lean on me! It's on fire, Laszlo, the fire! I tried to destroy the serpent, Jean-Paul. For you.
Court, what are you mumbling?
The title, The Flowers of Evil.
By Baudelaire. But that has nothing whatsoever to do with my wedding. You look strange, Court. What's the matter?
Nothing.
Where have you been?
Visiting.
With whom?
I stopped at Irene's.
I think Irene's a very threatening person, don't you?
Not at all.
I wish you wouldn't go there.
Why?
Oh, I don't know, just a feeling. I've always liked you, Court. Do you know that?
A little.
But it's true. Now that I'm to become a member of the Desmond family, I'd like to think that you liked me. Do you?
As much as I could like anyone, I suppose.
You seem so withdrawn. Court, Jean-Paul and I aren't going to stay here all the time. We can't. We plan to travel. And sometimes you could come with us. Oh, there's so many exciting things we could show you. Venice, Paris, Marrakesh.
I've heard that before. Promises. Promises by Philip.
But I mean it. I'd love you to come with us. There's so many exciting things to see in the world beyond Desmond Hall. And you're a very special boy. I know that.
Are you trying to bribe me?
No. I'm trying to tell you that I like you. Oh, Court, I know you're disappointed about Holly. But I don't think you were wrong, you know. I thought she was very intrigued with you. I thought she could have loved you.
I hate the past tense, Miss Raleigh.
All right. Then perhaps she will love you. So don't despair. And don't turn away from everybody especially me.
Do you remember the time when I was in agony? I felt like I was being suffocated to death, choking,
I remember.
and you reached out your hands to me, and I took them, and the fear went away.
Yes.
Well, I needed you this afternoon. I mean, it happened again. I felt like something was coiling itself around me and choking me.
Oh, Court, I think these things are atmosphere caused by this house. We've got to forget these things.
Do you believe in the supernatural?
I believe it can be fought, dismissed, if only we can help each other.
But it didn't happen here in this house today. It happened at Irene's. And she didn't do anything. She's kind. She's very kind and loving.
Court, did she mention anything about the wedding?
No. Was she invited?
No, I don't want her here. She upsets me. I don't think she wants us to get married at all.
You don't understand, Helena. Irene is kind and loving.
You said that before.
Have you ever looked into her eyes?
I have.
She's my friend.
I'm your friend, Court. And I need a friend at Desmond Hall. Court, be my friend, and I'll be yours.
Well, that would be nice, I suppose. Helena, would you help me to get rid of the man that calls himself Philip Desmond? Would you help me to eliminate him?
Court, no.
Then you're not a friend, are you? I know my friends.
Marry me, Jean-Paul. Marry me. And take me away from here.
Laszlo, are you awake?
Yes.
Do you feel better?
Oh, yes, much better.
I want to know, what were you doing in the secret room?
I went there to destroy the serpent. I didn't want anything to interfere with your marriage.
You're showing a great devotion to my well-being very suddenly.
Quito! Oh, your hands, they're burned. Quito, you must get some medication right away. He put the fire out with his bare hands to save you.
Thank you, Quito. He's so devoted, Jean-Paul. He went with me to destroy the serpent, didn't you, Quito? Quito, our purpose was to protect Jean-Paul. That's what I said, wasn't it?
Quito, what are you doing?
Quito! Stop! Quito!
Quito! I don't care what he has done. You mustn't kill him, or it will harm me. Do you hear me, Quito?
Just keep him away from me.
Quito, whatever he has done, do you think that he deserves to die?
Well, stepfather, suffering. How very unfortunate. I warn you, Laszlo, don't ever touch Irene again. And don't ever kiss her as I saw you do, or Mother will know about it. I'd hate to see Mother suffer, but then I'd love to see you leave this house. Yes? Jean-Paul? Court. Come in.
Quito, go and find Raxo. Show her your hands and she'll help you. Well, Court?
Oh, I wanted to congratulate you. The wedding's going to be tomorrow, as I understand.
Yes.
Yet you don't seem very happy.
I'm very happy.
Strange. The people at Desmond Hall don't seem to be very adept at happiness.
Why do you want to see me?
As I said, I wanted to congratulate you. I also wanted to know who's going to be the best man. Is it going to be the ghost of your brother or that false lying man who calls himself Philip Desmond?
He's never been false to me. He's always told the truth and people have not believed him.
Oh, and you believe him. Fine, fine. And yet, I wouldn't plan on his participation in your nuptials. You see, he's not going to be available. He'll be missing, Jean-Paul. Noticeably missing.
Quito, don't draw your hand away. Your hands have to be bound. These are very serious burns, and the ointment won't hurt you. Roxel is with Mrs. Thaxton. They've gone shopping for the wedding. And I'm playing Florence Nightingale.
You're suited to the part.
How did Quito get these burns?
There was a fire. Quito beat it out with his hands. A fire in the kitchen.
You're a very brave man, Quito. There. Done.
You may go now, Quito. Rest in your room. Come.
Jean-Paul?
Yes, just a moment, dear. Quito, you are to leave Mr. Thaxton alone. You must not bring any harm to him, but yes, it will bring trouble to us. At a time when we don't need trouble. I just told Quito to rest.
Yes, I know that, dear. You told him that in here. Jean-Paul, you weren't telling me the truth, were you? Quito did not hurt himself putting out a fire in the kitchen. Jean-Paul, we've got to tell each other the truth. There are too many frightening things happening.
Darling, if there's frightening things, you shouldn't hear about them.
But I want to. It's as if everything is against us, as if everything is trying to stop us being married.
Darling, I'll decide whether or not to marry you without any interference. And I shall marry you tomorrow afternoon. Now, the minister has been called, the family will be here, and there will be no interruptions. Believe me. Do you believe me?
Yes. When the ceremony is over and champagne is poured and everybody is celebrating, how shall we drink our toasts, Jean-Paul? In these?
No.
You see, there are things that you're not telling me.
Helena, what was on the note that came with those goblets?
Nothing. Well, I told you, it was blank.
But don't you think there are some things that you are not telling me?
There was a card. It was signed Erica. Oh, John Paul, you must pay no attention to these things. I won't let them influence us, I promise you. Those goblets will never be used. They'll never be filled. Jean-Paul.
Well, I've come upon a tender moment for the prospective bride and groom. Have I congratulated you, Helena?
Helena?
Yes?
I was congratulating you.
Congratulations are never in order for the bride, Mr. Thaxton. It makes it sound like she's won some race or a victory.
Well, to wed Desmond is a victory of sorts. Ah, a cup of wine at the ready.
Don't drink that.
No?
I said, don't drink it.
Why not? Oh, I see. Matching vessels for the bridal couple, eh?
Yes.
A lovely sentiment. Then we shall be sure tomorrow, at the wedding, when we all lift our glasses, that you two will drink out of your silver chalices.
I'll take these away.
And the wine.
Will be thrown out.
What a waste.
Laszlo, are you feeling better?
Oh, of course, of course. When one undertakes a mission for a friend, the suffering involved is unimportant. And you are my friend, Jean-Paul.
Desmond Hall almost burnt to the ground.
But it stands.
Why would the serpent want to threaten me? Why would anything want to threaten me by my wedding day?
Well, one can't be too careful. You see, Jean-Paul, this house seems to be too influenced by the esoteric. I'm almost beginning to believe it myself. I do hate necromancy and the occult. I find it childish, as absurd as tales of witchcraft. But if a friend can be made happier...
It does not make me happy, nor Quito.
I can't imagine what came over him, can you? Choking me? I had no indication.
No indication at all. That's strange. There are lots of people that would love to kill Laszlo.
My stepson indulges in childish tales himself.
I'm not a child, and we'll soon see who is the child.
Oh, please, I don't want to see you angry. Tomorrow we all must be happy. Now, since you are in line for the Desmond fortune, it is obvious that you should be chosen to be the best man. Will you consent to that?
Sorry, cousin. My stepfather thinks I'm not a man. Doesn't matter even if I think I am a man or not. And it'd be very presumptuous of me to be the best.
Then the answer is no?
The answer is no.
I hope when you have children, Jean-Paul, if you have children, they do not break your heart as that boy does mine. However, one cannot help being fond of him, the little devil. Ada has ordered an early supper tonight. No celebration, no party. We all want you to have a good night's sleep, Jean-Paul.
No light, please. I prefer the dark.
Helena?
Helena? Really, Jean-Paul? My husband? I'm Erica. Yes. Who else? Who else would visit you the night before your wedding to wish you well?
Erica, what do you want?
To be with you for a little while you're still my husband.
I am not your husband. You are gone, dead.
I know. How sad. For me. But not for you, Jean-Paul. You found somebody else. That warms my heart. It really does.
You haven't appeared to me to wish me well. You want to stop the marriage?
What a bizarre idea. I want you to marry her, Jean-Paul. She pleases me. I'm very close to Helena. Hasn't she told you? I want you to marry her, Jean-Paul. Haven't I proven it? Didn't you receive my gift? Marry her, Jean-Paul. Then lift the silver goblets and drink a toast together to eternal love, Jean-Paul. To eternity.